Hello, my name's Peter. I'm a second year student at Westminster Seminary in Newcastle, studying on the MDiv programme, preparing for ministry. My wife and I moved up to Newcastle 2 years ago. We've really enjoyed living here. It was a nice transition, very friendly city. It's a great balance of a lot going on in the city centre, but quickly out in nature. You're at the coast in a few minutes in the car. We've appreciated the number of churches. There are some great Reformed churches in the city and in Gateshead nearby. What really struck me about Westminster when I was applying is it maintains this balance between academic rigour and use to the church, practical use to the church. And it's something I haven't found elsewhere and really appreciated when I came here. The lecturers, they're full-time ministers, either currently or retired full-time ministers, and they really know what the church needs. And so when they teach to a high standard and they expect a lot of their students. But all of that is done within the framework of how can we feed Christ's sheep? How can we really benefit the people in the pews on a Sunday? And it's those two things are quite rare. I haven't found them in any other seminaries. I looked around at several, and I found often they'd fall off on one side or the other. You know, you'd have seminaries that emphasise the academics. We want to be really rigorous. We want to study hard. We want to master the languages. Or you'd have seminaries that would focus a lot on, we want to be the best preachers. We want to be great at counselling. We want to be great at coming alongside people in our churches. But bringing those two things together is something that Westminster does better than anywhere else, in my opinion. I think one of the standout features of the seminary is the teacher-student ratio. It's amazing to have classes of 3-4 students. So we had recently Presbyterian Church History with Ian Hamilton, and it's just a real privilege, a week of lectures and 3 of us students having all day with him. You can ask any question you want. You have a lot of time to interact and learn. Really grateful for the way Westminster's prepared me for future ministry. I think a key component of that has been an internship in a local church. So I'm working alongside ministers there and helping out in daily routines and work. There are preaching commitments, teaching commitments, and having that opportunity to apply your studies to real life contexts has been invaluable.